903.
So, okay, that's better. Because boop 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 boop. Ah, yes. Well, I can see that it's clearly the boop 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 boop.
You leave boop 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 out of this.
I would have. I would entirely planned on leaving. Should we not have the water cooler in the shot?
Who fucking cares?
Water cooler. It's hot here.
Yeah. Can't drink the water. Water cooler. We're losing our minds.
No, mine was already gone. I lost my mind so long ago. Is that you in the chat?
Nope.
It says one.
Not me.
Matt.
Probably Matt.
Bird. Did you tweet out that we started?
Hi, Matt can do that. Seeing as how I don't do anything here, apparently.
Don't even start. Did you tell Matt?
I can tell him.
What? Matt can do that.
I'm assuming it's him. It's either him, Nanu, or Pat, because those are the normal three that show up. And if you're not one of them, I'm sorry.
If you are one of them, you could tweet out that we've started.
Gaming Lag Live. LAGG Spike Podcast 101.
Yeah.
Podcast is live. Tweet it to the world. Put your phone out for a second, because I want to see how quickly you get this.
What is that? There we go.
I think it's because of the fact that you have like 12 billion different chats in your phone.
I do have quite a few chats on my phone. It's because work uses the same app.
This worked out perfectly.
Hey look, we got 2 viewers.
2 viewers.
None of them are saying anything, but, I mean, whatever. We're not loved.
Ooh!
What?
The next Siege expansion got announced.
Ah, nice.
I need to look into this. Brazil.
Where should I put that in here?
I'll just add it at the end, because once you're done, I'll just read the last 2 pieces of news Nanu gave us.
Okay.
Operation Skull Rain.
That's terrifying.
On August 2nd.
If it was raining skulls, A, it would hurt.
As with previous Rainbow Six expansions, Operation Skull Rain includes 2 new operators, Caveira and Capitão.
Okay, so you got a message.
Both from Brazil's Batalha.
And then I got it.
Both from the Brazil's Batalha de Aparacio Policia Especial. FOPE. FOPE is the acronym. The new operators will be...
Hey, listen, if I was going to be a hardcore police operative, I'd want to be Bope.
Savera is a defensive operator of the 2, as such she possesses the silent step skill that enables her to sneak up to enemies and mobilize them, interrogate them to reveal their teammate's location.
Ooh, that's neat.
Her arsenal includes an M12 and Spaz 15 for primary weapons, a BRB-92 as a secondary, and Nitro Cell C4 and barbed wire for gadgets. As the attacker, Capitão carries a tactical crossbow that fires asphyxiating bolts that burn oxygen within certain radius, as well as micro smoke grenades that can mask positions of teams moving.
Those are the most horrifying weapons I've ever conceived.
It also has a M249 and Para 308 for primary weapon options, a PRB-92 for secondary.
Alright, save it for the podcast.
And frag stun. I'm excited. I like the new. Yeah, it's going to be out August 2nd for me, anybody who's got the season pass, and then probably August 9th for everyone else. Because it seems like they always announce the day it comes out for the freaking season's pass users, and it's a week after for the thing.
For the rest of those.
Because I always think it's the week before, but I'm like, well, that means it'd be live tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which I'll have to check.
That'd be cool.
And then another piece of news, Oregon Trail card game
Okay.
You die of dysentery. You die of dysentery. You die of dysentery. Everybody dies of dysentery.
All right. Boop, boop,
Nope.
boop, boop.
Nope.
Boop.
Nope.
Boop.
Yep.
Boop. Boop.
No.
Boop.
No.
Boop.
No.
Boop.
Yep.
Boop. Boop.
Yep.
Boop. Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
August 2nd for me as well. Greetings from Germany. How are you? Hello, Sasha from Germany.
Hello. It's been a really long day. Like, it has been an obscenely long day. And
I figured out what we need to start doing. We need to start drinking.
looks awesome.
While we start,
Sasha.
we need to start drinking while we do this.
I don't think that would help.
Why not?
I am 100%, other than the fact that I don't drink,
Matt, we're
I
taking
am
out.
also 100% sure it would make it worse.
Matt, we're taking out the Patron.
Bad choice. I will go on record as saying that is a terrible podcast choice. Battlefield 1 looks amazing.
I think it. Yeah, it does. It's also Snoop Dogg and Dope approved.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, Matt's on board.
You can't support this. How could you possibly support this?
Because it'd be funny.
It would be something. It would definitely be something. All right, we're gonna start the podcast here in a couple of minutes. We'll probably got about as many viewers as we're gonna get, but we'll give them a few more minutes.
There's
to join in.
4.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ish. I don't know if that's 4 in the chat or 4 viewers. I can never tell about this thing. I'm okay with it because I'll join when I get back. I wonder how bad it is to fill like a Camelback full of beer.
It would just don't. It's such a bad decision.
If I had money to burn, I'd do that.
Well, yeah. If I had
I
money
don't
to
have
burn,
money to burn.
If I had money to burn, there'd be a lot of things I would do.
Buy a small island. And then have a boat
Viewers.
with a sail.
I'm
And then
not entirely sure what he means by that.
he means that because I was talking about the floor there. This is the chat in
Right,
the thing
I know
is
it's
delayed.
delayed. I just mentally couldn't remember what the conversation that would pertain to would
It's
be.
okay. It's just now it'll be easier for us to have a conversation with the actual people.
I don't want to have a conversation with the actual people.
You
I
don't
want to
like
have a
having
conversation with
conversations with
imaginary people.
Okay, Joker.
That's
There's quite a delay.
yes, Matt. We're
Thanks.
having that discussion.
It's not perfect, okay?
Why?
We do. Did you watch anything about Comic-Con?
I watched some things about Comic-Con.
Okay, perfect.
Not a
We'll
lot
talk
of
about
things
it.
Comic-Con.
There's something I gotta talk about.
I watched some trailers from Comic-Con.
It's the fact that Harley Quinn looks like she's holding last word.
No,
Yeah. It looks like it.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it looks like it.
All right, I promised people would be going live in a few minutes, so you should find me that before that.
I'm going to right now.
Tell
Just
me
keep
that.
talking.
Hurry up. I am talking. I mean, the words that I'm saying don't really pertain to much of anything, and that sort of thing, but there are definitely words that are leaving my mouth, and they are hearing it through the power of technology. Have you gotten the picture yet?
It looks like last word.
It looks very mediocrely like last word, but more like a bedazzled.
Also not the right one or accurate whatsoever.
Okay.
There. You can kind of see it here, but like, it kind of looks like it.
I think it's just a bedazzled hand cannon myself, but
What isn't whatever.
wow, words.
How does I word? Alright, I think we can start.
All right.
Like we said,
Ready?
read it word for word.
Read it word for word. All right. Matt did up the news for us from all of the way in St. John.
I'm useless.
Would you just stop? Okay. So, we're going to get started. So, good evening and welcome to our podcast, the LAGG Spike, whatever we're going to wind up calling it. There's been quite a bit of discussion here at Gaming Leg headquarters, the very fancy headquarters that we have, around kind of the future of Gaming Leg and what we're going to be doing with the podcast and some changes that we want to make to kind of make it a little more entertaining for you guys.
There'll be a PSA once we have the news.
Yeah, we'll have a PSA, and odds are to go along with that, we're going to be looking at kind of a name change, rebranding sort of idea.
We'll see.
So, I'm one of your hosts, Josh Quigley, a.k.a. The Plaid Paladin. I've got with me Mr. Gloom and Doom.
Me.
Who's also Sam Landry. It's going to be just the two of us for tonight, so bear with us. We're both kind of monkeys, and somebody decided it was a good idea to let us host this one together.
I wonder if Matt has any bananas left.
Seriously? A banana joke?
Yes, you said monkeys.
We're not even 5 minutes in and you're making a banana joke?
You said monkeys.
Okay, so join us every Monday at about 6 p.m. Eastern Time for our podcast. It's going to be some fun. We're going to make some stuff up. We're going to go through some news. Going to chit-chat.
Watch us drive this train into a wall.
Yeah. Hey, I'm driving this train right into another train. It's going to be a full-on train wreck. Not good hitting no walls. What's a wall on a train track?
I don't know. The end of the train track.
So yeah, we're on YouTube/Gaming Leg. Come see us every Monday. This is going to be quite the evening.
I love it.
So, before we get into the news, Sam, what have you been playing this week?
Destiny. I got to rank 5 in an hour.
This is going to be really amusing. I play Destiny as well.
I think that's why it's called The Rise of the Last Word. That's this podcast's name.
Yeah. Title for this podcast is The Rise of the Last Word. We've done a lot of Destiny.
I did play Overwatch.
See?
Anna came out.
Variety.
Very tough to play.
What's she like?
She's a sniper support. She's a sniper healer. She shoots this trank darts that if you shoot your teammates, it heals them.
Adrenaline darts.
And if you shoot enemies, it basically negates them and does damage over time.
What did you do in Destiny?
I'm gonna drive to St. John and punch you repeatedly in the face. We got Golgoroth challenge mode done.
That we did.
We'll do Oryx this week, and then we'll probably start the slow process of learning hard mode. And wanting to rip our eyeballs out of the
As long as we can get 6 people together, we will be doing hard mode.
We're getting better at that. We seem to have people consistently. We just replaced the
2
6.
times. We definitely managed it 2 times. Also, Matt put in the chat, but Matt would like to thank the Sherpas that helped take him through the hard mode raid and kind of helped him learn the Golgoroth fight for challenge mode, because then Matt was able to bring us through the challenge mode Golgoroth fight.
I'll give you a tip. The whole video goes on screen on YouTube, even the chat. People can see.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Now I know. Peace.
I'm going to get punched here in a minute.
Yes, you are. And it's probably going to be our highest rated video ever.
Well, you know what? In colder news, water cooler.
Water cooler. Sam set up the video. Alright, so into the news. So Nintendo stocks plummeted after investors realized that Pokemon Go was not actually made by Nintendo.
Who would have guessed?
Shocker on that one.
See, it said it when you first booted up.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
What, Niantic isn't owned by Nintendo?
Well, and to be fair, there's a lot of just kind of belief that since it's Pokemon, it's automatically Nintendo, and Nintendo does own a part of it.
Nintendo owns it, but didn't Nintendo approach this company to make the game for them, but it's not in the rights of Nintendo.
Beats me. I wasn't there.
Like, you know, because Activision made Destiny. Because that's the way it works, apparently, in video games.
Well, I don't know if you noticed how much less we got than what we were promised.
Listen.
And the fact that they're dragging it out over 3 years. But I'm going on, Activision did in fact make Destiny.
Listen.
You can't prove me wrong.
Fuck.
Alright. Josh's point proven. Thank you very much. Moving on. Rise of the Tomb Raider will finally be coming to PS4 in October. And Neil Druckmann has been poking fun at the cover art. I wonder why.
It looks amazing.
It looks great. They took some heavy influences from
Nathan Drake collection. Like,
from a game that's been doing very well in that industry, in that lineup, and yeah, okay, it looks like the cover of the Nathan Drake collection. It's blue and it's got a female person instead, but it's the Nathan Drake cover, and while yes, it is very aesthetically pleasing,
let's be happy that Druckmann is not suing. He's having fun with it, and he's like, you know what?
Yeah, he's got a good sense of humor.
I honestly think he's probably one of the cooler guys out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, Armine, a new hacker group, DDoS's Pokemon Go servers, and hacked Shuei Yoshida's Twitter this week. Why? Just why?
Why, what, DDoS?
Yeah. Like, what do you get out of it?
I'm not going to go there. Or because it's very dark. But, they sleep better at night. What? They sleep better at night?
How do they sleep better at night?
I don't know. I'm not them.
Anyway, they did it. DDoS attacks aren't something new to the gaming world.
Not in the last couple of years, at least.
Yeah, not in the last couple of years. Have there been that many mobile DDoSs, though?
No.
Like, this is kind of new ground for them.
Not really. When you think about it, you would have thought they would have DDoS something like Candy Crush, or
you would think, but I don't ever remember hearing about it.
Farmville, or Heyday, or whatever those different games are called.
And to be fair, maybe they did
maybe
it's just not something that was on our radar. But it seems like DDoSing a mobile application is a rather new thing for them. I'm not giving them props by any means. Screw off.
Everything has been rectified though, because there are no more. It's very rare that you have issues with the servers now. The game's basically gone, not completely worldwide launch, but close enough. Biggest thing I can say to them is the suburban areas of this city need to have more Pokemon available. Because downtown and university is a hub of some sad-looking people, me being one of them.
Sam being the saddest of them. He hasn't caught anything.
I've caught a lot, thank you. I caught a Cubone.
I don't know.
I got 2 Cubones last night.
I don't know what that means.
That's okay. Help me. Josh did not have a childhood.
I had a great childhood. It just didn't really include Pokemon.
His was spent outside catching actual animals. What a noob.
What a noob. So Rocket League has its cross-platform framework all done, and now it's just up to Sony.
Well, Sony, what you doing? Hi, Zero.
Hey, Zero. Yeah, that's quite a thing. So Rocket League's already got the cross-platform framework in place.
So what I'm thinking is they need to go on their phones, go to that contact list you have, and the one that's called "Do Not Call Ever Under Any Circumstances." Xbox. Call them and ask them how to fix it, and then everything will be fine. In Sony's defense, they do know how to do it because Final Fantasy XIV is cross-platform between PS4 and PC, so
Yeah.
and PS3.
And I don't know what the holdup on Rocket League is. Obviously, since its release, Rocket League has
Skyrocketed?
really just exploded.
The puns.
Yeah, I see what you did, and
See what you did.
yeah, I'm glad.
Are you sure we can get drunk while doing this?
I am positive
Damn
that
it.
would make it worse.
I think
I
it'd
am
be better.
100%. Well, the problem is I would be sober, you would be drunk, and then I would just punch you. That would happen, and then there would be video evidence, and the police would know. You know what? We're not going down this road. He tried. But it'd be great for Sony to actually get on board with this.
It's true.
The more cross-platform we have in these types of games, honestly, it's just for the fun factor. People play all over, and having console on console would be amazing.
Well, Matt's saying that we can't read his writing, but in our defense, he didn't write it properly.
Yeah. Well, I think what he's saying is
it's
been
the
cross-platform.
PS4 Xbox.
Yeah. Well, it's been cross-platform with PC for a while.
Yeah, it's the cross Xbox console thing. So, essentially, yeah. PS4, Sony just needs to flip that switch. Flip it.
Yeah, but ultimately, when you're console gaming, and I know there's not a big difference, but I know PC gamers who play Rocket League say it's much harder on a console than it is on PC. I think going to a PC would be harder because I play on console, but it gives you an equal playing field with somebody who's also using console and still getting to play the game. Because at the end of the day, the more we get into it, it's just about playing the game and having fun. And Rocket League is such a simplistic game. For Rocket League.
For us, it's playing the game and having fun. For the rest of society, it's playing the game and getting paid.
Yeah, there's that. Rocket League is a lot of fun. Let people play together. That game has done so much in terms of
bringing people together. I'm sure people have gotten married over Rocket League.
We're never going to discuss that again. In more nostalgic news, yeah, we're moving just right past it. In nostalgic news, the last VCR will be produced this month. You know who I heard this from first?
Who?
My 75-year-old neighbor.
Do you know where I heard that from first?
Where?
This 45-year-old man.
I'm not 45. That's wow.
Well, in your defense,
That's right.
It's kind of like, body of a 20-some-year-old, soul of a 45-year-old.
No, I have the body of an 80-year-old. But yeah, the last VCR, and to be honest, when you think about dead technology, the fact that they're still making VCRs...
So, I'm curious, is it going to be gold-plated? Is it also going to have a laser disc tuned in it? Cassettes? Actual cassettes?
I'm guessing it's a VCR DVD recorder with maybe an 8-track in there,
maybe,
and a vinyl top,
and an SNES on the side.
Hey, then it's worth buying.
I know. You know what? Let's dive down this VCR road for a little bit right now. What the fuck did VCR stand for?
I don't know.
Should we find out?
But to be honest, what a month or 2 months it has been for kind of the nostalgia thing. We got the mini Super Nintendo or the mini Nintendo Entertainment System coming out. We got VCR finally kind of letting it go and saying, you know what? They haven't produced VCRs. Video cassette recorder.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, see, Matt was alive when it was invented, so... He was in his 20s and was super excited.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow, technology's moved fast.
He was doing their version of podcast, which was writing out letters and mailing it to the fans.
Isn't that just called being a pen pal?
Yeah, pen pal podcasts. Isn't that what it was called? Maybe that's what we should call it. Pen pal podcast.
Just a podcast questions. Tune in next week to find out.
Sorry, the mail was late.
Tune in next month.
Matt's gonna stop talking in the chat.
Matt's gonna just leave and go fuck yourself.
He's not here to defend himself.
He isn't. It's perfect.
And I want to play Destiny with him this week.
I want to play Destiny with him tonight.
So, Overwatch to get a comic book for background lore as Blizzard's partnering with Dark Horse.
Good partnership.
That is a match made in heaven.
Well,
nerd heaven,
or
geek heaven,
or corporate.
No,
corporate boardroom.
No, I believe in a higher power for this
Dark Horse. I wonder who would have went to visit. Is either did Blizzard go visit Overwatch, or did Blizzard go visit Dark Horse, or did Dark Horse go visit Blizzard? I wonder. Because I'm just picturing it, I
think they probably left at the same time, met somewhere in the streets, and said, "We were coming to you. We were coming to you."
They just exchanged briefcases full of money, shook hands, and walked away.
Not even money, just content. Money came later.
Just content. No. That's not the way Blizzard does things. You pay first, then you get the content.
No, that's what you do. When you're Dark Horse, you get the content first.
Right. Nerd love, exactly.
Yeah, it was... That's going to be fantastic. I don't play Overwatch, but I would definitely be interested in seeing kind of how Dark Horse does the background story. Blizzard always does such a good job with its lore, and then to have somebody like Dark Horse actually putting that pen to paper for it is going to be amazing.
They give him a briefcase. And like, is that all the materials? He goes, no, we got 3 more trucks coming. You'll get them tomorrow.
The briefcase is actually key cards to unlock storage units. Entire storage units, and they're just little key cards.
Dark Horse now hiring anybody who wants to read anything.
Yeah.
For the next 3 months of your life.
Requirements: sitting in a dark room reading stuff.
Play Overwatch, you crazy.
All right, so Comic-Con rundown. So I'm going to go through it quickly.
And then we'll touch on some points.
Yeah, I only got to see a few of the trailers. I didn't get to watch much of Comic-Con. I understand you got to watch a little bit more of it. And if anybody in the chat has gotten to see anything or we miss anything, feel free to let us know. So the rundown is as such: new Doctor Strange trailer, new Suicide Squad trailer, Justice League first look. Thor was not in Civil War because he was having a heated Connect 4 tournament, and really didn't look impressed with the people taking the pictures. Did you see those pictures?
No.
Him on the floor playing Connect 4 with the
Mjolnir?
Yeah, right there on the ground beside him.
Was he dressed in full Thor outfit?
No,
just he was in casual.
Oh
yeah, that looks cool.
And Kong Skull Island. I am very sorry, Zero Hill. I didn't mean to miss that. There was also a few. There was a new King Arthur movie that looked kind of interesting.
Yep.
There were a few new westerns.
King Arthur. They released it from. Oh god.
Yeah. I don't know if it was at Comic-Con, but just in the same area of trailers, they're also doing another Magnificent 8.
Holy
7.
shit! They released a trailer. I'll need to watch that.
Yeah, there's some really cool, and something about Death Valley or something with another western, like old school western. So we're getting some westerns, which makes Josh happy.
Does it involve
Magnificent 7?
Oh yeah, you didn't know about that?
No, but the trailer is amazing.
That's got like the cast of gods,
right?
Chris Pratt,
right?
Denzel Washington.
It looks so good.
It's made by the same writer who did Training Day.
Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good.
Here's my money. I want it now.
Yeah.
They also announced who the actress who's going to be playing Captain Marvel is. She got added to the Marvel family. I thought she was DC.
I'm not gonna punch him.
All right.
He wants me to punch him, and I'm not gonna punch him.
Anything in other news though with Comic-Con is Suicide Squad. They released a 9-minute long behind the scene type thing.
Guardians 2. How did I miss that?
All I saw is they released a graphic art of it. They also released. You're
lucky that's not here, or he would have punched you when I showed restraint.
Whatever. As I was saying, it's a 9-minute long Suicide Squad thing, and they touch there's a lot of scenes in the background of them recording. You know, the director talking to the actors and blah blah. But one thing we hadn't seen yet in the scene is the first outfit Harley takes out of the thing is her actual black and white, skin tight.
Oh, nice.
Harley, the original Harley Quinn, Jester outfit. She hugs it, throws it away, and then picks up these little pair of underwear. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear these.
Huh.
And then you see there's a
Baby Groot.
There's a shot in a room where the Joker is sitting down, and then there's a bunch of guns, bunch of bullets, beer, champagne bottles, and on a mannequin it's Harley's outfit. So from what I'm getting to, black and red. Did I say black and white? Whatever.
You did, but I knew what you meant.
It looks like the movie is going to be Suicide Squad, but also the origins of Harley Quinn and the Joker throughout the movie. So I think there might be some flashbacks of that, which I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it definitely looks good.
Justice League preview is awesome. Based on the fact that the shot that they have with Aquaman when water hits him, none of that is CGI.
Yeah.
All of that is actually him being hit by a tidal wave.
I'm like, crap,
how many hours did you have to stand there and wait to get this shot? Like, we're... Like,
Well,
he's
I'm
like,
sure they can manufacture the tidal wave. Just
four-
because it's not CGI doesn't mean it wasn't a man-made wave.
4 hours later, and standing on the side of the beach. Can I go to my trailer now? I don't think it's happening.
The special effects guy sitting there going, oh wait, I forgot to drop the ball.
And then the Wonder Woman, I actually was really intrigued. Chris Pine's in it.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware that he was going to be in the movie, and I like him, so I figured, I guess he washes up on Amazon.
I can only assume at some point he's going to get punched in the face and make that Chris Pine just got punched in the face.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, every time he gets punched, it's the same facial expression.
I need to look that up then.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video of it.
I'm quite sure there is.
What, did you see anything at Comic-Con yourself?
I didn't, because really all I saw were the Westerns, Justice League, Suicide Squad. I actually haven't watched the Kong trailer yet.
The only thing that did annoy me a little about the Justice League trailer is that it focused very much on the Flash.
Yeah, well,
I can see it because of the Flash TV show and all that, but I wish it seemed like Cyborg was there, but just kind of like, here's Cyborg. We'll touch more on that later.
Well, I think the idea with it is that for the Flash specifically, because of the TV series, a lot of people are already used to kind of what he can do and know what to expect.
True.
Where what I'm hoping that they're doing, and they're not going to ruin in trailers to come.
Yes, Matt, that's what we're covering.
Yeah, is
delayed.
Here's what this Flash is going to be like, but also not showing off too much of what the new characters are. So when we see them in the movie, there's still going to be some new cool stuff for us to see.
He's still you can still tell that he's a quirky kid because of some things that happen. If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. Essentially, is what we're saying.
I like that he seems to be a lot
childish,
but also a lot more sarcastic, a lot more like he's quicker on the draw, which is what you expect from the Flash.
Well, seeing as how he's quick.
Well, exactly, but in the TV series, he's not that quick on the draw for anything.
And more for my happiness and excitement is that they released a concept art picture at Comic-Con of Spider-Man Homecoming. The villain they're teasing with the idea right now is Vulture.
Ooh.
Which I'm excited. Because it's one of those niche little... It's one of those villains that they don't... no one's done. So, which in turns, I hope, doesn't make this an origin story. If that's what it's going to happen then. Make this into a non-origin. Just go, we know the story of Peter Parker. Move on. Give us something we haven't seen yet.
Yes, they are.
Don't follow that same stupid script recipe that everyone fucking does.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm getting tired of it.
I don't think anybody needs another Spider-Man origin story.
No.
I think we're well over that.
We've gotten what? Basically 3 so far?
Yeah.
Less than Batman.
Well. It's not an origin story. Matt Bird says so.
Then that must mean it's true.
Well, more so in the fact that he's probably done his homework to know that answer versus just... Okay.
Until the movie comes out, I'm not holding my breath.
Okay.
What's next?
That it? Anything else you want to say about Comic-Con?
I don't have anything else to say about Comic-Con.
All right. So, Rise of Iron news. Just a little update coming.
Last Word podcast. Yay.
Rise of the Last Word. So, new Cosmodrome 355 light sneak peek. All Taken King gear will be able to be infused to Year 3 levels at this time. Which is really, really cool. See, like I said, Matt already did the homework about the origin story thing.
Okay, we're moved on to that. We're on Destiny now.
He doesn't know that.
Well, too bad.
He will. We're coming to you from the future.
We're not allowed to be alone anymore. Everything goes to shit.
Yeah, right. So things can be infused to the new light level. Anything from the Taken King gear, which is good. I've got some gear I like.
Bring Icebreaker back.
Okay, they're just promising us the stuff that we've already got.
Bring Thorn back.
Okay, we're just moving on past this one. Good job, Bungie, not screwing us over as badly for the next one.
No, I'm happy with Yeah.
But I mean, some great stuff. Gallerwing. Come on! Come on!
Well, I guess in the defense, we should have seen this coming because we got a taken ship.
It's Gallerwing! How could you not be happy about this?
I don't care.
Man, I am gonna punch him.
It's just shiny. It's new. I actually really like my arc sparrow that I have. I'm probably still gonna use that.
It's just shiny and new. You're the one who's all about shiny and new!
Sparrow, I don't care. Because I'm still gonna go on Saturn and try to bring up my sparrow and won't be able to use it every goddamn time.
You know what? I hope they don't give you Gallerwing.
I pre-ordered, I'm getting it.
No, I hope you're the one pre-order that just doesn't get it. I agree with Matt.
You know what?
It's sexy as hell.
You know what? The good thing with that is, I can just go to Tess Everest and buy it.
No.
Yes.
They're not giving it to you.
Yes.
They've decided, we've already established that Bungie listens to our podcast and that's how they make decisions.
No.
And they're going to sit here and go, you know what, screw you, Sam. We did this for you, Sam. We did this for you.
If they still listen to our podcast, the Last Word podcast will still be a thing.
So obviously I'm excited about Gallerwing. I don't mind the aesthetic stuff. Some of the aesthetic stuff makes me excited. And honestly, it's an awesome looking sparrow. And I really miss Gallarhorn and just all of this Gallarhorn stuff all crammed together. I hope I get a helmet, maybe a whole armor set based on it. Ha!
I know I do. But, so, one thing they did is they showed off basically the new Cosmodrome area.
Yeah.
It's got a nice new texture on it. It's snowy. But they have more of, what's it called? What's that virus called?
Plaguelands?
No, there's a virus. It's like like a sentient virus, essentially, whatever. But it's I don't know. It's corrupting things. You get new, not Vex, fallen enemies. They have these shanks that are taking apart the wall. So it breaks open new parts of the wall, like areas that normally you can jump through. Siva, thank you. New areas you can jump through, and there'll be like a new explorable area. So yes, they are reusing an old area that we've already been to, but they're making it different.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm okay with them doing that because it's a well-established area. It would make sense that, you know, when you think of these are our lands, this is what I'm defending, new threat coming in, oh crap, I don't really care until they get into my space. And as soon as they're in my space, oh no, now you gotta go.
Yeah, so this...
So it works for me. You know, it's why I've been okay with there being the taken over version of so many of the different things that we're used to. It kind of makes sense. They're coming to us. We're not going out to attack them.
Yeah, but this is the thing, is that it's not Fallen that we've dealt with before. It's a version of Fallen that have been basically... secluded to the Plague Lands, and now that they're basically done with hiding, they're like, yeah, we're gonna come to fuck you up. We want all of you. So they've confirmed that you're probably gonna see actually Fallen versus Fallen fighting, Fallen versus Taken. Like, you'll see.
Will they all just start ignoring each other and attacking us, as per the status quo? You're my enemy unless a Guardian's around.
I don't think so, because it's gonna be.
You're my enemy unless a Guardian's around.
You done?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to see from this?
Honestly,
like a wish list. Matt wanted. He didn't use the. He should have said wish list for Rise of Iron. Like, is there something that they haven't announced yet?
Wishes for Rise of Iron.
I know, but it should have been a wish list. Is there anything that you want to see happen from this that they haven't talked about yet?
I'll let you guys go through your stuff because mine's very basic. So you said you had some stuff from Matt?
No.
Oh, I thought you said Matt said. Maybe you were just talking about this. So what do you want to see?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we still have like a month and a half, roughly. Yeah, a month and a half before it actually launches. So that means that probably about 4 weeks from its launch date, they'll probably be releasing videos weekly up until its launch for it to come out. So it'll be time to see that. But in the video, they showed off some new gear slightly that we could look forward to getting.
Yeah.
They showed off a new shotgun, a new Dead Orbit shotgun, but no one equipped it.
Huh.
The whole time they did that video, no one equipped it. You could see that they had a rocket launcher on their back, guess what that was. Didn't show it. Avoided basically everything that was new in a sense. Just kind of gave us a little tour of the whole thing. But as Matt said, yeah, Gamescom is the next time they mention it. So we'll probably see more there. Hopefully, I'm looking for maybe a actual level boost up. Maybe to like actual level 42.
Okay.
Just based off the fact that. Based on the fact that all of the enemies they were fighting in the Cosmodrome were level 42. They were dying a lot easier than they should, in a sense. But they also didn't have their levels showing. The levels were blacked out because they were in developer mode. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I have one simple wish for Rise of Iron.
What is that?
That you take everything they learned about storytelling from the Taken King.
Okay.
And everything that they learned about weapon development from year one.
Okay. And mash it together?
And mash it together. That's all I want. Because the one thing I found in Taken King is the weapons aren't nearly as much fun as they were in year one. In year one, there were...
exotic bounties. I want exotic bounties back. I miss having those.
I hate exotic bounties. I think they're stupid and they're annoying.
No. The PvE exotic bounties. Like when we had in year one to get like Thorn and to get bad Juju.
No, I hated those. I never did them. That's why I didn't have Thorn in year one. Because they always put the PvP element in it and I hated it. Hated them. I mean, you can wish for it. I don't. I don't agree. At all. In any way, shape, or form. That's what makes us great. We can disagree.
Matt, come back. I don't have a yes man with me.
What was it you said about sheep? I do agree that I didn't mind the exotic bounties that didn't include PvP. Like, if you want to do exotic bounties, make it either a PvE or a PvP element, and you can choose which route to take.
I'll give you a secret. Thorn wasn't a PvP element. Neither was Bad Juju. They were all PvE. They were just bitches to do.
Thorn had a PvP element. Bad Juju didn't.
Neither of them did.
Yeah, and they did.
No, I mean like ones that would drop from Vanguard by turning them in, like original what it was.
I didn't really like them. They were dumb. I
wish I still had the same.
Yeah.
And try again with this new expansion.
Well,
if you are Zero, I know some Destiny people that you might be willing to game with.
Yeah, just a few of us.
And also, I'm excited for the new raid.
Yes. Take what you learned from Vault of Glass. Vault of Glass is still my favorite raid of all of them. Hands down.
I don't know.
See? I knew it. Thorn did have a PvP element.
Yes, and I did it, so it wasn't that fucking hard. Because I'm never getting Chaperone, and I'm never getting the first curse.
It had it. I was right.
I got 6,000 points in my third Crucible match this morning.
Nice.
The next person closest to me, 2,000.
Good job. I'm proud of you personally.
I don't know. Apparently listening to Classified is what lets me play Destiny really well.
But yeah, my wishes for Rise of Iron are very simple. I want some of the fun weapons that we had in year one. Like the primaries. When you think of the primaries that we love so much, when we think of primaries that we love, they're typically year one weapons.
Yes, they're year one VOG weapons. I know, everyone wants them back.
Well, not even just VOG weapons. There's some of the Crota weapons I loved. I would love to get Fang back.
Maybe that's one thing they'll announce. Maybe that's what...
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. On hard mode. Why? Because I might actually get Vexmith class this time. It's the only one I'm missing. That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe we'll get lucky and the day before Rise of Iron launches they say anybody who gets Rise of Iron gets extreme modes for VOG and Crota. So they drop
that was a really weird voice you chose to use.
But they drop max level 355 gear from the raids. But they're like
turned up to like 1,000%.
I'd be okay with that.
Like, let's put it this way: the quickest run that'll ever be recorded for VOG will be 2 hours.
Well, maybe not that bad.
Like, I mean, tough to the point you get insta-killed. Like, it'd be pretty good.
I also want Praetor's Revenge
Let's
back.
not cry over weapons we can't use anymore.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's my wish.
moving on. What's the manager's question?
Which two video game characters would make the perfect couple? And I love Matt's because it's Cade Six and Eris Morn. This is the perfect dysfunctional couple right there. What do you got?
No, you're going first.
I don't have one. I've been racking my brain on this, and all I can come up with is the merchant from Resident Evil and Chris Everett. What? I'm really stuck on this merchant guy, and I think him and Triss could equally be. Why did you start existing?
Why not him and Zer?
I don't.
We live in a new day and age, Josh. It's
Yeah, but-
their life choices.
I get ya, but there needs to be some difference, and I think the Zer is the merchant. Remember, I said this last week.
Did you? I forgot.
I think Zer is the merchant, which is why it's okay for him to have a relationship with Triss, because they already already live in the same world. That's actually why he travels back to the tower.
God.
We think it's to come give us exotics weekly. Yeah, Zer's the same person. We think he's coming back to give us exotics. It's really just to get some test putang. He brings silver with him. Yep. Broke Sam. Alright, so who's your option? I gave you mine.
It's a tough one.
Tess and Zer. Zer and Tess.
Morgana. Gears.
Garrus is too good for her. Garrus is too good for her.
Okay, Liliana. And Garrus.
Yeah, okay. Garrus could probably stoop that low.
Stoop that low.
Listen.
I'm talking Liliana could stoop that low.
Every time I played, I romanced Liliana.
I know! Because she was the best!
It's still a stoop for Garrus.
Still a stoop.
Garrus can do better.
She's a redhead, it's a win for Garrus.
Garrus can do better. Okay?
I don't know, it's a tough question. Brock and Misty. You don't know who those people are.
Pokemon people?
Yes. Matt'll laugh because he knows that that's actually probably a legitimate thing, in fanfiction at least.
I'm assuming there's some form of hentai somewhere about that then. What are you doing?
Nothing. That's it.
You got really distracted.
Yes, that's all I got. Matt is laughing.
Yes.
Does anybody else?
You heard it here first.
Anybody else in the chat want to chime into this?
We'll give you a few seconds.
Seeing as how there's a delay.
That was the point of the few seconds, Sam. It's not all about you. But yeah, I'm still sticking with Tess and Merchant.
Okay.
Zer, Agent of the Nine. That's it.
Okay.
She's gonna get lost in his void.
Verd. I guess no one's got anything to chime in.
Alright, in that case, we're going to wrap it up. It's been a slightly dysfunctional episode that we had tonight, but, well, thumbs up. We're going with thumbs up, I guess. Thumbs up is the way we're ending this. So, we'll do some plugs and get out of here. If you want to follow... My video messed up and I have to reload the page. Sorry. Thanks, Zero. It's okay, buddy. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at the Plaid Paladin. If you want to follow Sam,
At Mr. Gloomandoo.
if you want to follow Matt,
At
Matt Man
W the Bird. The Bird.
Man W the Beard,
If you want to follow Mike.
at Chalices.
If you want
Wow, you're struggling with this. If you want to follow us as a collective group,
Ow!
at Gaming Leg.
Jerk.
2 G's and Leg. Thank you, and Gaming Leg out. We're going to be hanging around for a little bit, as is our norm.
Are we? Oh, okay.
Very dysfunctional, extremely satisfying. I did not flick Sam in the ear at the end of it.
Bird. Bird is the word.
Bird.
It's really hot in here.
It is insanely hot in this room. Yes, I know. I said it. Sam. Man W the beard. The bird. Man W the bird. That's a very different handle.
No one is responding despite delay. Thanks, Matt.
It's just how awful we are.
Ugh.
Wow.
I got nothing. I don't know what this is. No one's saying anything, so yes. Josh is lost in his world of work.
Yeah. No.
Who's being fired?
Nobody's being fired. You're being fired.
From what?
From my heart?
From a cannon.
If anybody has a cannon that I can fire Sam out of.
Anybody who liked Black Flag as a game, watch Black Sails. It's amazing.
I didn't care for it.
You're an ass.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk at each other. Yeah.
Talk at each other. At Matt. I miss you, Matt.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back to me. I'm sorry.
No, I did not try Neverwinter on PS4, but I've been seeing that you've been playing that because I got the.
I have not.
I got the
Seen
YouTube
that.
gaming app on my phone, and every time you stream, it pops up and tells me. I haven't jumped in onto any of your streams yet. I'm sorry. Like every time.
He's a jerk like that.
I'm always busy. I'm always busy entertaining people or playing Pokemon Go.
I'm always too busy.
Pokemon Go is busy.
I believe you.
Busy work. Yeah, no, but a lot of Overwatch. I've noticed that too. I'll come back once someone hires me.
Oh.
Josh, hire him. Alright, well, I think we're going to wrap it up seeing as how we're both dying from heat in here, because it is 1 billion degrees. But I
That's
will...
right, Zero. That's right, Zero. You call him out on his crap. You call him out, Zero.
Alright. Next time I'm cuddling with my woman, I'll put Zero stream on the background.
Well, this just got weird.
Gaming lag out.
Gaming.
Oh, it's 1-800 the Drew. Come in right when we finish.
We were doing a podcast, and now we're talking at a
wrapping it up.
screen, pretending like we have friends, because they're saying things on the sidebar. Is kind of what we're doing. And Sam's apparently promising to watch one of our viewers stream stuff while cuddling his female friend.
I don't approve of that.
It's too late, Emily! He's promised it on the interwebs.
Actually cuddling. Nothing more, Josh. You sick fuck.
When did I say anything?
I know you do. I haven't watched it yet. I'll start it at some point.
I plan to start it as well, but I know Mike Chalice
Really likes it and praises it forever. I can't watch it by myself or I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. I'm currently watching Between first, and then I'll probably watch Stranger Things after. Maybe we'll watch Stranger Things tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, Mike says it's really good. A buddy of mine that I work with, John, says it's really good. Yeah.
Well, we'll make sure he's here, and we are working on something. We don't know what it is yet, but
yeah, we're going to be incorporating more of that type of content into the show.
Yeah.
More in the near future.
Yeah, maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a whole new podcast starting back to episode 1. Maybe it'll just be a continuation off of this. We don't know yet. We're still figuring out those details. No, I mean it could still be a new name, but still be Podcast 102. But yeah, we'll wait and see.
My problem is I can't count much higher than 100. So
I know you can't, buddy. We're just all very much still. You know, we have full-time jobs, we have families, we have significant others. You know, we have other priorities than doing this 24/7, unfortunately. If this was our job, we'd be giving you a lot more content, a lot more stuff. We'd probably also be way better at this.
Well, you might be way better at this.
Well, we might actually be editing the podcast instead of just streaming them and then posting them.
I don't think that this should be edited. I think this needs to go raw.
Josh. I learned something new about Josh tonight. I always wanted to go raw.
Ah! I am leaving that one alone.
All 4 of us should be there, yes, and we will probably incorporate that at some point when we figure out our lives.
That might actually be the new title. All 4 of us should be there.
Wasn't one of the working titles at one point tonight? 4 idiots doing the same thing. No, slightly different thing.
Yeah, 4 idiots doing a slightly different thing is what I came up with.
You know what? I think we could shorten that into an acronym, and it would be perfect.
Thanks, 1-800-THE-DREW.
You guys are great at what you do. We try.
Well, I really sustain myself through fans who are willing to lie directly to my face like you.
We are a dysfunctional family of idiots.
Well,
That's actually not a bad name.
Matt Raw's better.
We should just call it Raw. Oh wait, no, that's already taken.
That's
we would get
really heavily taken.
We would get a lot of hits
until somebody figured it out.
Yeah, we'd probably also get a cease and desist.
We could call it Man W the Beard Raw.
WW the Beard Raw. Fuck. Alright. I'm still gonna test for this getting drunk while doing this thing. I think it's a good idea. I think it'll be hilarious.
I think it's a terrible plan.
We should aim for that next week.
50% of the podcast will be sober. Alright, I really think that's everything you could possibly want to hear from us, and probably some things you didn't want to hear from us.
All of this is now on the internet, so...
It's not yet there when you hit...
It will be.
Yeah.
Because I
not
can't...
now. You promised now, and it's not now.
Yeah, but
it's going to be in a moment.
Even if
I mean, they're viewing it over the internet, but it's not saved there
Goodbye.
yet.